Ever thought true high-fidelity listening had to cost a fortune? Think again. Today we're diving into the top 6 best budget audiophile headphones that punch way above their price. Whether you're into music, movies, or gaming, you'll find sound that surprises, and links to all picks are in the description, so stay tuned. Let's kick things off with our number 6 pick, the Philips SHP 9600. It's easy to hear why. These open-back headphones create a soundstage that feels wide and natural, almost like being at a live session in your living room. The 50mm drivers balance mids, crisp lows, and clean highs in a way that stays enjoyable track after track, making them a standout among budget audiophile choices. Whether you're deep into music listening sessions or immersed in movies and series, the SHP 9600 pulls you into the experience. Comfort plays a big role here too. Breathable ear cups and a sturdy, reinforced headband mean you can wear them for hours without sore ears, a big win if you've ever struggled with clunky pads on cheaper models. The open-back design also gives your music room to breathe, though that does mean minimal noise isolation and sound leakage, which isn't ideal for travel or busy environments. Compared to some other picks on the list, the Philips SHP 9600 leans toward balanced clarity and roominess rather than heavy bass or closed-in punch. If you want immersive, detailed, and comfortable sound at home, this is a top-tier budget audiophile choice that truly feels bigger than its price tag. Coming in at number 5 is Sennheiser HD505. A wired open-back headphone that delivers a listening experience many wish they could hear at higher price points. Built around custom 120-ohm drivers with wide frequency coverage and low distortion, these cans deliver a spacious, airy soundstage that makes music feel alive rather than boxed in. Bass is balanced and tight, mids are clear and present, and highs have a delicate detail that pulls you deeper into the performance. Now, because the HD505 is open back, sound will leak out and external noise will seep in, so they're not the best choice if you're commuting or in noisy spaces. But at home, they shine. Combine a natural sound profile with plush velour ear pads and a lightweight build, and you've got a comfortable companion for long listening sessions. These headphones solve a classic budget problem, getting clarity and immersion without spending a ton. If your setup lets you enjoy music in peace, the Sennheiser HD505 offers refined, engaging audio that feels like a thoughtful upgrade from basic budget options, perfect for those who want detailed listening at a wallet-friendly price. Sliding into 4th place is the Koss Porta Pro. These headphones have been beloved by listeners for decades and continue to surprise even seasoned audiophiles. What makes them special is their punchy, lively sound signature. The bass is fuller than you'd expect from a retro-styled set, while mids stay expressive and richly detailed, a huge upgrade if you've ever thought affordable headphones sound flat or boring. Comfort is part of the allure too. With an ultra-lightweight frame and adjustable temporal pads, the Porta Pro sits gently on your ears and lets you listen for long stretches without fatigue. The soundstage feels open and airy, giving music space to breathe, though that also means you'll notice sound leaking out and external noise creeping in, so they're best in quieter environments. Compared to other picks here, the Porta Pro isn't about clinical accuracy. Instead, it's all about engaging sound with personality, making music enjoyable whether you're relaxing at home or out and about. If you're after fun, portable, character-filled listening without breaking the bank, these timeless headphones are well worth a look. At number 3, a true classic earns its place, OneOdio Monitor 60, a wired over-ear that feels surprisingly refined for a budget pick. On the surface, these headphones check all the boxes: 50mm drivers, 3 different cables included, and cushioned ear pads that fold up neatly for storage or travel. Plug them in, and you get sound that's well-rounded and forgiving, bass that's solid but not overpowering, mids that stay clean, and enough detail for everyday listening or casual mixing. One thing you'll quickly appreciate is how straightforward these feel, no fiddling with adapters or dongles, and the passive noise isolation helps block out nearby chatter better than many open-back designs. That makes them great for home listening sessions or casual studio work. Here's the reality: while the sound is enjoyable, it leans more toward a relaxed and musical vibe rather than highly analytical precision. Bass control isn't the tightest, and the build is mostly plastic, so they won't feel like premium studio gear. But if your focus is comfort, versatility, and a headphone that just sounds good without fuss, the OneOdio Monitor 60 earns its spot as a dependable and value-packed choice. Coming number 2, Linsoul Kiwi Ears Altruva, a set that shatters expectations for headphones under $100. Right away, the 50mm dynamic driver impresses with a mid-bass that thumps with authority, vocals that cut through cleanly, and treble that shines without harshness. What really sets them apart is the open-back design. It creates a soundstage that feels wide and alive, giving music room to breathe instead of boxing it in. Comfort isn't an afterthought here either. Soft velour and plush leather pads make extended listening comfortable, although that lengthy 3-meter cable can feel a bit unwieldy if you're on the move. Compared to many closed-back headphones at this price, the Altruva leans into an engaging, just fun to listen to sound rather than strict studio neutrality, which many casual listeners and gamers will appreciate. That said, if you crave deep sub-bass or need isolation from external noise, you might want to explore other picks. But for spacious, enjoyable audio and a sound profile that feels lively and immersive, the Linsoul Kiwi Ears Altruva is a terrific value in this group. And finally, taking the number 1 spot on our list, we have the Sennheiser IE. A pair that really makes you rethink what budget audio gear can offer. These earbuds punch well above their price with finely tuned 7mm true response drivers that reduce distortion and deliver music with clarity most rivals can't match. A standout feature is the dual tuning ear tips. You can switch between warm, bass-forward tones and a more balanced sound without missing a beat. This gives you the freedom to tailor the audio to your mood or genre, solving the classic, too bassy versus too thin problem many inexpensive buds struggle with. The fit is snug and ergonomic, and the adjustable hooks help keep them comfortable even during longer listening sessions. Of course, if you're someone who craves earth-shaking low end, you might notice other earbuds offer heavier bass. Still, if your priority is accurate, natural sound that stays true to the original recording, the Sennheiser IE delivers detailed audio that feels like a smart, musical choice in this lineup. And that wraps up our top 6 best budget audiophile headphones that deliver real musical depth without demanding a premium price. From the fine-tuned clarity of the Sennheiser IE to the open sound magic of the Philips SHP 9600, each of these options brings something special. Whether it's long-lasting comfort, punchy sound, or immersive staging, the Philips SHP 9600 earns the crown thanks to its spacious audio, natural balance, and effortless comfort, especially if you're listening at home and want clarity without compromise. But every model on this list holds its own depending on what you prioritize: portability, punchy sound, or classic character. If you enjoyed this video and found these recommendations helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more honest tech reviews, and ring the bell so you never miss our next guide. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.